Happy Friday everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be an interesting one. We are looking at the new major update just now for Manor Lords. So what I want to do is quickly jump over to Steam so that we can take a look at those patch notes. Welcome. Alright, so here we are on Steam on the Manor Lords section. So let's quickly have a look at this. Today, major update number 7, technical overhauls. And of course, this from the developer. Hi everyone, thank you for the support and the kind words after the last post. It means a lot to us. The beta is now ready to be moved to the main branch. Next stop, and this is where it gets interesting, more content. So let's jump into this real quick. Here's a summary of all the combined changes from all previous beta versions, and there's a lot of them, believe me. We are just quickly going to run over these major changes. Major updates to the pathfinding system to reduce time spent waiting for a path. So this has got to do with logistics. Obviously, most of these are logistics based. We added a proper island system that quickly rejects paths between different enclosed zones. In other words, manor, castles, riversides with no breach connections, and so on. Further, refracted character locomotion and collision to use proper sub-steps in order to reduce differences between different game speeds. I'll get back to game speeds in a minute here. There's something important that I read down here somewhere. Refracted squad movement command. So this is regarding your military troops. When moving multiple squads by short RMB release, it defaults to forming a wide line when commanded in an open field, a 3-column line when commanded on a road, and a scattered formation if commanded over a building area. To use previous behavior, in other words, keeping the relative squad offsets, the player has to hold the Alt key when giving commands. I think this is awesome. So it just diversifies the movements of your military units a bit. Also refracted the group pathfinding algorithm, overhauled the game, set up screens, aesthetic, and that's something that I really enjoyed seeing now lately. Let's quickly jump into the game and we'll have a look at that before we continue. Alright, so here we are, back in the main screen of the game. By the way, early access version 0.8.090. Of course, you can go ahead and look at all those patch notes yourself on Steam as well. But let's have a look at the aesthetic first. So I think they did such an amazing job with making this look better. It seems like with every update, I just like it more. Let's jump into a new game. I mean, look at this. Look at the detail that they've done and the themes that they've got here. All these this background, the characters, I think it fits so nicely with the theme of the game. It really does look medieval. They've also done a very great job, according to me, just making the setup easy to understand, especially creating your coat of arms and so forth. Let's go to the next page and look at the flags. They are waving blowing in the wind. I mean, how awesome is that? Even if you hover over them, I just think it's awesome. Look at these logos. Anyway, I mean, most of you would have seen this by now, but still, well done to the developers for keeping these updates coming and giving it their all, putting in so much effort. It doesn't go unseen. Let's jump back to the patch notes. And then, of course, looking at the following one, they added gamepad controls. I haven't tested this yet. I presume you'll now be able to play with an Xbox controller. I'd like to test that and just see how it works. Now, going through the rest of this will take me about an hour, so I'm not going to do that. But I did read someplace in here, not really sure where, regarding the game speed. Especially for when you get that notification on the top of your screen while playing saying enemy units spotted. Normally when you are on a fast forward speed like on 3 or 2, it automatically takes back the time to real time, which can be irritating when enemy units or even neutral units moves in between the trees and forest and then pops back out. It continuously gives you that notification that says another ruler's army was spotted. So if I understand it correctly, it means now that won't affect the game speed anymore. It was frustrating having to speed it up again and again and again. So that's another thing that I find pleasing. But let's just go through this quickly now. Multiple people have already commented that there's no content added, no end game content, and add content. guys, I understand it. We all crave new content, but why not just fix the stuff that's broken for now? Get all the bugs out, and then we can focus on adding new content. That's what I believe. So I want to show you this. Look at this. Bug fixes. General. Fixed, 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 fixed. And you can scroll down. That word fixed is until you reach the very bottom of these patch notes. In production, look at how many things they have fixed. I'm not even going to read through this. You can do that yourself. Logistics have been fixed. Military has been fixed. Pathfinding has been fixed. So they really do put in a lot of effort to get all the bugs sorted. And as long as there is work being done, then I'm pleased. And I believe 2026 is going to be a fantastic year for Manor Lords. As you've seen in the top, they said next top content. So the content will be releasing. We don't have to worry about that. But I'm so glad that they've spent the time to getting everything working good. I believe there's some more issues that'll still pop up here and there, and they will work on that as well. But the content will be coming. Just be patient, guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for me. If you find any value in the content that I post, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, even if it's negative, I don't care. Leave me a comment. YouTube needs you guys to interact with the videos in order for us to be able to grow this channel. Of course, there's not only Manor Lords videos on this channel, we also post some other gameplay videos now and then. And then also remember, we are currently busy with a Manor Lords series. So if you haven't checked that out, I will put a link or an end screen at the end of this video, and you guys can go ahead and check out those other videos. That is going to be it today. Like I said earlier, it's Friday, so everyone, please enjoy your weekend. From my side, cheers.